vintage upholstery fabric 5.5 by 7.5 journal to share with you today. It's not up on my Etsy site yet. It'll be up there in a day, so please check it out. But this is, I called her classic because this is a very classic upholstery fabric all the way around. And then it's like that you've had it on some furniture for several years. You can see right in here. It's just lovely. And then I have the corner guards here in a platinum. And then she has 3 rhinestones that match the, can you see it? 3 rhinestones in a champagne color that matches the fabric. And then she has a flat spine, but she's made in the fashion of Nick the Booksmith, the class that I had. I'll keep saying that for a while, I guess. But instead of curving the spine, I made her flat, and it's a 2.5-inch spine. And she's got, I think, close to 280 pages. I'm not sure, but I think that's what it is. But anyway, the number of pages and everything and all the information will be on the Etsy, the size and everything. And she's got 3 of the champagne stones here in the back and the same platinum corner guards. And the tie, she's got the cheesecloth here at the top and at the bottom. That's part of the spine design. And the tie is just the regular cream, yellowish cream binding that matches the fabric. And like I said, this is heavy upholstery fabric. It's not just your 100% cotton or anything like that. This is upholstery fabric. So it was really durable. So when you open her up, you have, let's see, I have the pages here. Yeah, and 5 3/4 by 7.5, and the vintage pattern upholstery. So you have a little note card here, and I've put in these envelopes that you can put something in, and this little decorative button, and then this is a pocket, a tuck spot here that you can use, and this is very heavy burlap that somebody has made into a type of a ribbon design. And then you have the craft pattern here in the back that the spine is sewed in. As you remember, my spines are all invisible spines. There's no sewing back here. It's all invisible. And so she goes right there. And like I said, her name is Classic. And she has this So Happy here and a big tag tuck spot and a journaling card and a little decoration there. And so I'm just, this is a collection of my papers that I really liked, like this, that went with the fabric. So the colors are all, the envelopes and everything are all pulled from the fabric colors. Stamping, I like to stamp with shadow stamping, so you can write over it. Doesn't really, that's what the purpose of it is. A little doily, a little tuck spot with a antique vintage from the internet. Get that in there. Bag. And here are the envelopes. Now since this journal is a little smaller, the envelopes are a little bit smaller, but each one of them has the decoration on it. It's beautiful cranberry color that matches. And then everything, I did a lot of lines in here, blue lines. It softens it up for you to write on. Can you see that from here? Yep. Little tuck spot there. Another one here with this vintage looking card. Introduction to a book that came out of one of my shelves, and I think this is the one on how to make yourself first things first, putting yourself first. Another envelope. 6 signatures, so you have 6 envelopes plus numerous. This is cardstock, a lot of cardstock in here. Everything that the papers that I picked out is a vintage pattern that goes with the whole thing of being a classic. Beautiful colors together. Wow, look at that. Now I have to fix that. Wow. But that's what happens sometimes whenever you close them too soon. The maps that I usually use in my journals are maps of parts of Italy that I have selected and put in there. You know, it's the glue on the envelopes that wants to stick. As you see, it's okay. I had was using the double-sided tape on all of my envelopes and pockets and everything, and then I had a couple of people recommend that I use glue, because the double-sided tape was sticking on everything that they were trying to put in it. So that's what I tried to do here, is the glue it down. I think this comes from I wanted to say Margaret Miller, her vintage cards that you can get off her internet site. They're all very old and vintage. It's been so long ago since I got them that I have forgotten the name, and this is the first time that I've actually cut them out to use them. Cardstock. I love different sizes of papers, and I love the way that this real silky paper that I've talked about before, that it's just like a silk when you feel it. Yeah, this is another one of her. And when I print them out on cardstock, and then this cardstock is a vanilla, let me get it up here, with a slight pattern on the back. Very unique. I just clipped this one on. It's another one of hers. Another envelope. And I do love the blue lines. I think it's so much softer to look at and write on than a cold black lines that stare you back. And here is the back, little tuck spot here, and then the same envelope and burlap here for you. And here is the back of Classic. So, and here's the front again, the top, the bottom. She's got a good hand, a good feel, and she's just very classic. She's not overly done. She's not underdone. She's just right for somebody that likes the real classic looks and wears the classic clothes. Very simple, but time withstands time. This will always withstand time. So thank you for coming by again today. Be sure and if you would, please sign up for my channel, and then all of the information on this will go on my Etsy shop. And please sign up on my Etsy shop as a favorite. I'm trying to build up my following on both my Etsy shop, LL Creation Studio, which will be listed down in the bottom, and then my channel on YouTube. So thank you for stopping by and sharing my creation, classic, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.